It was a peaceful morning in a quiet rural village. The birds chirped softly, the sun cast a golden glow over the lush green fields, and everything seemed perfectly normal. But then, without warning, a 72-year-old man collapsed in his garden. No cries for help, no signs of distress. One moment he was tending to his beloved plants and the next he was gone. This was a man who did everything right. He exercised daily, ate fresh, homegrown food, and lived a life of balance and health. He was the last person anyone would expect to suffer a sudden collapse. And yet it happened. His family was left in shock, searching for answers. How could a man so seemingly strong and healthy meet such an unexpected fate? The truth is, our everyday habits, those small, seemingly harmless things we do without a second thought, can hold hidden dangers. The morning routine we follow, the way we start our day, could unknowingly be putting us at risk. Could it be that certain habits, overlooked by most, played a role in this tragedy? Today we're diving into 3 common morning habits that could be silently harming your health. These are things many of us do every single day without realizing the potential consequences. Especially as we age, our bodies become more sensitive, and even minor missteps can have serious repercussions. But knowledge is power. By identifying and adjusting these habits, we can protect ourselves and our loved ones from unnecessary health risks. Stay with me as we uncover these crucial insights, because the way you start your morning could mean the difference between a long, healthy life and a sudden, unexpected crisis. The hidden dangers in your morning routine. 3 habits that could be putting your life at risk. It was supposed to be an ordinary morning. The sun rose, birds sang, and the air was filled with the scent of fresh dew. A 72-year-old man, known for his disciplined and healthy lifestyle, stepped into his garden as he had done for years. He was strong, active, and took pride in his well-being. But on this particular morning, something went terribly wrong. As he bent down to tend to his plants, his body suddenly froze. A sharp pain seized his chest. His vision blurred. And before he could call for help, he collapsed, lifeless. His family was devastated. How could this happen? He exercised, ate well, and avoided unhealthy habits. He wasn't sick. He had no known health issues. Yet, in a matter of seconds, he was gone. This tragic event forces us to ask a critical question. Could there be hidden risks in our daily routines? Are there small, overlooked habits that could be silently harming us, especially as we age? The answer is yes. And today we're uncovering 3 dangerous morning habits that could be putting your health and your life at risk. 1. Overexerting yourself before breakfast, the silent threat to your heart. We've all heard it, exercise is the key to a long and healthy life. And that's true. But did you know that pushing your body too hard first thing in the morning, especially on an empty stomach, could be a deadly mistake? Think about it, your body has just spent hours resting and repairing itself. Your heart rate is lower, your blood pressure is adjusting, and your energy reserves are at their lowest. Imagine waking up, stepping outside, and immediately jumping into intense physical activity, like running, heavy lifting, or even strenuous gardening. It's like forcing a cold engine to run at full speed without warming it up first. This sudden shock to your system can drastically increase stress on your heart, raising the risk of heart attacks or strokes, especially for older adults. Studies show that in the morning your body naturally releases more adrenaline, which temporarily increases blood pressure. If you add intense exertion without fueling your body first, you could unknowingly push your cardiovascular system to its limit, just like the elderly man who collapsed in his garden. The solution? Start your morning with something light. A small, nutritious breakfast like oatmeal with fruit or whole grain toast with avocado and eggs. Hydrate with a warm glass of water or herbal tea to gently wake up your system. And if you plan to exercise, ease into it. Begin with gentle stretches or a slow walk before moving into more strenuous activities. 2. Standing up too quickly, the danger of sudden collapses. Picture this, your alarm goes off. You wake up and immediately sit up, eager to start the day. But the moment you do, your vision darkens, your head spins, and for a brief moment, it feels like the world is tilting beneath you. Sound familiar? This is a warning sign, a signal from your body that something isn't right. When you sleep, your blood pressure naturally drops to allow your body to rest and recover. But if you wake up and jump out of bed too quickly, your cardiovascular system doesn't have enough time to adjust. This can lead to orthostatic hypotension, a sudden drop in blood pressure that causes dizziness, fainting, or even a dangerous fall. For young people, this might just be an annoying sensation that passes in a few seconds. But for older adults, it's far more serious. A fall in the wrong place, like the bathroom or near a sharp object, can be life-threatening. Broken hips, head injuries, or even brain trauma can result from something as simple as getting up too fast. The solution? Give your body time to transition. Before sitting up, spend a minute moving your fingers, toes, and stretching lightly in bed. Then, slowly sit up and let your body adjust before standing. It's a small habit, but it could save you from a catastrophic injury. 3. Straining in the bathroom, the hidden killer no one talks about. It's an uncomfortable topic, but one that could be costing lives. We rarely think about it, but something as routine as going to the bathroom can be dangerous, if done the wrong way. Mornings can be rushed. You wake up, head to the bathroom, and force your body to work on command. But straining too hard, especially when constipated, can trigger a sudden spike in blood pressure. This can lead to something called the Valsalva maneuver, where pushing too hard reduces blood flow to the heart. The result? A sudden loss of consciousness, heart arrhythmias, and even cardiac arrest. For individuals with high blood pressure or heart conditions, the risks are even greater. Many heart attacks and strokes have been triggered right there, on the toilet, due to excessive straining. It's a hidden danger that few talk about, but one that should never be ignored. The solution? Make digestion easier by adjusting both your diet and your posture. Eat plenty of fiber-rich foods like fruits, vegetables, and whole grains. Drink plenty of water throughout the day to keep your system running smoothly. When sitting, place a small stool under your feet to mimic a squatting position. This reduces strain and allows for easier bowel movements. By making these small changes, you can prevent unnecessary stress on your body and reduce your risk of life-threatening complications. Final thoughts: small changes, big impact. Every day we make countless decisions, many of them without a second thought. But as we've seen, even the smallest habits can have serious consequences. A simple choice, whether to eat before exercise, how quickly to stand up, or how much strain to put on your body, can be the difference between a long, healthy life and a sudden, unexpected tragedy. But here's the good news: you have control. You have the power to adjust these habits, protect yourself, and live a healthier, safer life. So, the next time you wake up in the morning, remember this: your first few actions can set the tone for your entire day, and maybe even save your life. Now, take a moment to think about the people you care about. Share these tips with them. Help them avoid these hidden dangers. Because good health isn't just about living longer, it's about living well and passing down the wisdom that will keep future generations safe. Stay mindful, stay healthy, and make each morning a step toward a stronger, brighter future. The morning mistakes that could cost you more than you think. Every morning we wake up and step into a new day, following routines so familiar we barely think about them. But what if I told you that some of these seemingly harmless habits could be silently putting your health at risk? A man in his 70s, strong and full of life, had always believed he was doing everything right. He exercised regularly, tended his beautiful garden, and ate a well-balanced diet. Yet, one morning as he was out in the fresh air enjoying his routine, he suddenly collapsed, gone in an instant. His family was devastated. How could someone so dedicated to health and wellness fall victim to something so sudden and cruel? The truth is, it wasn't just one big mistake. It was the accumulation of small, overlooked habits that built up over time. Today we're uncovering 3 crucial changes you must make to your morning routine to protect your health. These aren't complicated or extreme, but they could mean the difference between a long, healthy life and a sudden, preventable tragedy. 1. Eat before you exert. Your heart depends on it. Picture this. You wake up feeling energized and decide to jump straight into a workout or start working in the garden. After all, staying active is important, right? But here's what you might not realize. Exercising on an empty stomach can be dangerous, even deadly. When you sleep, your body goes into repair mode, using stored energy to keep your vital functions running. By morning, your system is like a car running on fumes. If you force it to go full speed without refueling, you put extreme stress on your heart. This is especially risky for older adults, whose cardiovascular systems are already more sensitive in the morning due to a natural spike in adrenaline and blood pressure. Skipping breakfast before heavy activity could trigger a heart attack or stroke without warning. What to do instead? Start your morning with something light yet nourishing: oatmeal, fruit, or whole grain toast with avocado and eggs. Hydrate with warm water or herbal tea to wake up your system gently. Only then should you begin physical activities, starting with light stretches before moving into more strenuous tasks. 2. Rise slowly. One wrong move could lead to a dangerous fall. Imagine this. Your alarm rings and without thinking you swing your legs over the bed and stand up. But suddenly the room tilts, your vision goes black, and before you can steady yourself you're on the floor. This is called orthostatic hypotension, a condition where standing up too quickly causes a sharp drop in blood pressure. While it may seem harmless to younger people, for older adults, it can be catastrophic. A single fall, especially in a bathroom or near sharp furniture, can lead to broken bones, head injuries, or worse. How can you prevent this? Before sitting up, take a few moments to stretch in bed. Move your fingers and toes, rotate your neck, then sit up slowly. Let your body adjust for a few seconds before finally standing. This simple habit can prevent dizziness, fainting, and life-threatening falls. 3. Don't strain in the bathroom. It's more dangerous than you think. It's something no one talks about, yet it's a hidden killer, straining too hard when using the bathroom. Many people rush in the morning, forcing their bodies to move faster than they should. But excessive straining, especially when constipated, can spike your blood pressure dangerously high. This sudden pressure can cause heart attacks, strokes, or even fainting episodes. In fact, countless cases of people collapsing in the bathroom are due to this very issue. It's a silent threat, one that most people never consider, until it's too late. So what's the fix? Adjust your posture by placing a small stool under your feet. This mimics a natural squatting position, reducing strain. Eat a fiber-rich diet filled with vegetables, fruits, and whole grains to keep digestion smooth. Drink plenty of water to prevent constipation and reduce the need for straining. Small habits, big consequences. The way you start your morning sets the tone for the rest of your life. The choices you make in those first few hours can either protect your health or put it at risk. So slow down. Nourish your body before you push it, rise with care, and treat even the simplest daily tasks with respect. And most importantly, share this wisdom. Your small actions today could save your life or the life of someone you love. The morning habits that could save your life, or cost it. Morning routines shape our days. But what if I told you that some of the things you do every single morning could be quietly putting your life at risk? It happened to a man in his 70s, healthy, active, and full of life. He followed a strict routine, waking up early, tending to his garden, and staying fit. His friends admired his discipline. His family believed he would live well into old age. But one morning, everything changed. Without warning, while working in his garden, he collapsed. No cries for help, no time to react, just an instant, devastating fall. By the time his family found him, it was too late. What went wrong? The answer wasn't a single dramatic mistake, but rather a series of small, overlooked habits that slowly built up over time. And the scariest part? Most of us make the same mistakes every day. Exercising too hard before breakfast, jumping out of bed too quickly, straining too much in the bathroom. These might seem like harmless actions, but for older adults they can be deadly. A heart under sudden stress, a blood pressure drop leading to a dangerous fall, or an unexpected stroke triggered in the bathroom, these are the risks hidden in plain sight. But there's good news. These dangers are avoidable. Small changes, eating before exertion, standing up slowly, and improving digestion, can protect you and your loved ones from a tragedy that no one sees coming. Don't ignore the warning signs. Your morning routine could be the key to a longer, healthier life. Thank you for watching the whole video. If you don't like this content, please comment 0. If you find the video useful, please comment 1. Subscribe to the channel and remember to turn on the notification bell to see other useful health content. See you in the next video.